Seguimos en Regreso al Futuro. Estamos en el capítulo 4.
Yeah?
Y no sé qué tengo que hacer ahora.
Did you make a mind map of yourself?
Of course. Take a look.
Edna's right. You are a model citizen.
No está ahí.
At least as far as my invention's concerned. Confidentially, this whole enterprise is a little light on the hard science and a little heavy on the smoke and mirrors.
What's with the new thread?
No, esto ya...
Never mind.
Edna gave...
What do you say we take a break for a couple of hours and go see a movie?
A couple of hours?
Actually, it may be more like 70 minutes.
I haven't got a couple of hours. I still got all these mind maps to sort, and the MAM's wiring is still giving me fits, and...
I get it, you're busy.
Mm-hmm.
You can't marry Edna.
Why not?
Why not?
I just don't think Edna will make you happy in the long run.
Well, she makes me happy now, and that's what counts.
Oh, esa ha sido
And
bonita.
as for the future, well, the future isn't written yet.
You better hope it isn't. There's someone better out there. Trust me.
I know you mean well, but look at me. I'm an awkward teenager with poor social skills and a predilection for prattling on about obscure scientific minutiae. Frankly, it's a miracle that one woman has found me desirable. It could be decades before another one comes along.
Sí, bastante.
You're too young to get married.
Nonsense. Back in the old country, a man my age already have 2 kids and a farm. Besides, what's the use of waiting when you're in love?
You're in love.
Let's just drop it.
Fine.
Mm-hmm. A
We'll
ver.
get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
Vamos a ver qué puedo hacer.
Hey, the light's green. That means Doc can take the DeLorean out again.
Ujú. El DeLorean, o sea, igual podemos usar esto dentro. Ajá.
It'll be safe in there.
Y así se convertirá en un comer ropa de esos y le podemos joder el traje al viejo.
And your firm...
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear.
Excuse me, my dear.
Yes?
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yes, eh?
The light's gone green.
Wonderful. If the systems check out, I should be able to take it for another test run. I've got to run a short errand, Miss Strickland. I suggest you think about what I've been saying.
Oh, I will.
Oh, very well. Ah, si dice que han pasado 12 horas, igual podemos usar la ropa. No, podemos usar la ropa, no, más adelante podemos usarla. Me estoy rayando.
When did you land this time?
9 hours and 37 minutes ago.
Ouch.
Frankly, it started to get a little difficult to avoid running into myself. Still, the time jump yielded some interesting new data on the flux field. I'll run some more tests and we'll see what we find.
Bueno, 9 horas más lo que tarde en venir aquí son 12. Vamos a
Doc's
devolverle...
trip aged the formula a few hours. Not enough to turn it to acid, though.
Como que no.
Nope. No green light yet.
No me toques los huevos. No me toques los huevos.
How's it going in here?
Great. I'm almost ready to go.
No sé qué hacer. Igual hay que darle otro viaje o algo. Vamos a ver ahora si volviendo... Uf, me estoy pillando un cabreo ya de cojones. Dime que la luz está verde. Maldito juego.
Hey, the light's green.
Bien. Pues otra vez. Aunque al ser 9 horas... Si son... No tiene lógica algún juego este.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me.
Say again, take your time.
Much obliged, Miss Strickland.
Yes.
Yes?
Your chrono...
Excellent. I'm sorry to desert you again.
Yes, well, you've left me with plenty to think about.
Any luck this time?
Depends what you mean by luck. My arrival time was off again.
By how much?
8 hours this time. Gave me the chance to take in 3 showings of Frankenstein. Good movie. A bit implausible from a scientific perspective, but I can see how my younger self would have been mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. The chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the temporal shift. I should replace them with titanium.
Great!
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available till the Kroll process is perfected in 9 years.
9 years?
But there may be another solution. I'm going to fire up the chronometric analyzer again. Then, while I'm stalling Edna, you can... Uh-oh. Where'd Edna go?
The lab!
You better get down there before she makes the situation impossible. I'll tend to the DeLorean.
Ah, ya tenemos la botellita.
Age to perfection.
Ya vuelve randommente.
Hey, Emmet, I'm back.
What? Qué asco. Ahem.
Oh, my!
You know, I thought you were coming down here to keep Emmet focused on his invention.
Oh, she is. But she's generously scheduled brief canoodling breaks every 45 minutes to keep my mind fresh.
Time's up, dear. Let's get back to work.
Shall we?
¿Deberíamos?
Now, Mr. Crockett, what can I do for you?
Mr. Sagan says he needs to talk to you back at the high school.
He does? Whatever for?
He says he's got a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He does he? Well, I'm not sure anyone cares about that old story anymore. But I suppose I could spare a few minutes in the service of solving a crime. Will you be all right without me, sweetheart?
It'll be tough, but I think I'll muddle through.
Try to keep him focused. He's so easily distracted.
Don't I wish?
Bueno, vamos a darle la botella, bueno, el frasco este de rociador a Emmet. ¡Emmet!
There it is. I've been looking all over for my portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Where'd you find it?
Out by the trash?
That's strange. I haven't been out there for hours. Oh well.
Are you gonna spray your jacket? It's looking a little dusty.
Not until it's really dirty. This cleanser doesn't grow on trees, you know. Well, some of the ingredients grow on trees, but the rest are synthesized polycarbonate
Really
detergent
dirty?
blends.
I can do that. I'll wait until you're at the expo to show Edna what a suit-destroying slob you can be.
Well, that's about it.
It is?
Yep.
Man.
As soon as I get all this stuff loaded into the truck, I'll be ready for the expo. Want to lend me a hand?
How about I go tell Edna you're coming? I'll, get her ready for you to pop the question.
Good thinking. Go on ahead. I'll meet you there.
I really hope this works.
Ahí hay gente por aquí.
Doc!
Doc.
What's all the hustle and bustle?
It's almost time for the opening ceremony.
Holy jeez, I better work fast. I think I got it all worked out. When it all comes together, Edna will think you're the worst guy in town. I just need a couple more pieces.
Well, don't go to too much trouble.
What do you mean? Oh. You got the time circuits fixed.
Not exactly. You see, I've been mulling things over, and
Estaba pensando igual.
in the timeline you're from...
The right timeline?
Yes, I've got a wife.
A great
Correcto.
wife. Clara, and kids, and a dog, and a bitchin' time train, and...
And Edna? How does her story turn out? How does she end up?
Como una vieja loca de los gatos.
Edna ends up... To be honest, she ends up kinda sad.
Sad?
She lives with some cats in a dinky little apartment, and she spends most of her time yelling out her window at people, and collecting newspapers, and living in the past.
I see.
Oh.
Perhaps we've been going about this problem the wrong way. Do we really have to completely obliterate my timeline so we can restore yours?
Doc?
Maybe we could have the best of both worlds. I could be with Edna, but it could be a little bit, you know, more healthy.
Saludable.
Can you hear yourself? Do you know what you're saying? Let me remind you. It was her influence that led you to take over Hill Valley and turn it into this nightmare state.
Come now. It wasn't as bad as all that. The crime rate was low.
Los uniformes eran lindos.
Nice.
I don't believe this!
All I'm saying is, let's stop and take a breath. This elaborate plan to derail my younger self's love life, is the short-term misery worth the long-term gain? Maybe we could find a third way. One where everybody wins. What do you think?
No! I'm sorry, Doc. I can't go along with what you're saying. You don't belong with Edna.
So you're determined to break us up, in spite of my stated wishes.
Basically, yeah.
Then there's nothing left to say.
Oh.
Where are you going?
Why should it matter to you? Aren't you planning on overriding me?
Oh. Y me deja aquí tirado en el pasado. Gracias, Doc. Vamos a empezar por joderle la ropa.
Hey, Emmet, what's keeping you?
Oh, hello, Sonny.
Hola,
I
Sonny.
guess I've got a mild case of stage fright. I'm about to play my big scene, you know. No telling how Edna's gonna react.
You've, got something on your
Tienes algo en tu
suit.
traje.
Oh, so I have. Anti-stain formula, work your magic.
Haz tu magia. Sí.
Emmett!
Just in the nick of time. Step back now. We're gonna need a little space here.
Oh,
Te pasa en el
aren't you
cuello,
a
tío.
vision? Like something that descended from the heavens.
Yes, I'm feeling a bit elevated at the moment. There's something I've just gotta ask you.
Wait, your tie's a bit crooked.
I've been holding it inside for weeks now, and I've simply gotta get it off my chest.
Oh,
What?
Uh-oh.
my grandfather's suit!
My formula.
Oh.
Look! Turn your head. I'll be right back, and we can try this all over again.
It's Lathrop Brown!
Lázaro Brown.
Trixie
Hola.
Trotter! How do you know this woman?
I don't. I mean, I listened to some of her records, and I may have taken a picture or two of her, but I...
Go on! Deny to the world that you know me. Perhaps it is true, but I know you all too well.
What is going on here?
You rich boys are all alike. You think material possessions can compensate for a broken heart. Well, you can take back your furs and take back this gaudy diamond,
Ouch.
too. I don't need your expensive presents. I need you. And
Emmet
more
Junior.
importantly,
Oh,
little
no.
Emmet Jr. needs you.
Well,
Edna, I...
don't Edna me. Apparently you are not the man I took you for.
But I am, see?
Ya vamos a terminar de liar.
The mental alignment meter proves it. I am the man you fell in love with.
Let me see that card.
Somos una mala persona. Malísima persona.
I should have known. A degenerate criminal.
What?
Get out of my sight! I never want to see you again!
That was rough, Emmet. I'm sorry you had to go through it, but things are gonna be okay. You and me can...
La has liado, Marty. La has liado.
That went off great, huh?
Yeah, maybe too great.
La has liado, McFly.
Emmet!
Emmet. Emmet. ¿Dónde estás, Emmet? ¿Por qué me da que se batía?
Emmet!
Go away.
Come on! Where are you?
Arriba.
I'm sorry you had to go through that scene at the expo. Things didn't work out the way you expected, but everything's gonna turn out okay. See, I know how this story turns out, and...
El anillo. Se va a tirar.
The story is over.
Listen to me, Emmet. Do exactly as I say.
No hagas nada.
Don't do anything.
Why not? Listening to you has worked out so well for me thus far.
Uy, 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 uy.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Stop!
What are you doing up here?
Don't jump!
I wasn't gonna jump.
Then what do
This
you...
is where I come when I want to think.
Ah.
Oh.
When I want to be alone.
Oh. Well, don't let me bother you. Go ahead and think.
Can't you take a hint? I don't want you here. I don't need you.
No te
You don't know
necesito.
what you need.
And you do?
As a matter of fact, yeah. You need... to get some perspective. Think about it. All the people who have it even worse than you. For instance, Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein. I tell you that my very life force is drained away, and you want to talk about Hollywood monster movies.
It's a very inspirational monster movie. Especially the scene where they bring the monster to life. There's this big gurney that lifts him up into the air, and see, there's this wild storm going on, and lightning crashing everywhere. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
You just gotta see it, Emmet. It'll change your life.
Look at my helmet. Which light is flashing?
Yellow.
Apathy. I don't care about movies. I don't care about anything anymore. And I never will.
Don't give me that. You care.
Tormenta.
We're all depending on you to pull it together. Why, you're gonna put Hill Valley on the map.
Oh, please. My greatest fear is that I'll end up frittering my life away in this miserable town.
You still care about inventing things.
Inventing is overrated. 99% hype, 10% fraud. Name one invention that ever did anybody any good.
How about... Think about Edison and the light bulb. That was a great invention.
Might have been. If there was anything in this miserable world worth illuminating.
The telephone. Think how that invention has revolutionized the whole world.
Yes. Now a person can be rejected long distance.
Hola.
The automobile was a great invention, right? You love cars.
Yes. If I'm lucky, I may be struck by one today.
Help me out here.
You're getting on my nerves, Crockett. At least you would be if I still cared about anything.
Me? Care about me, Doc.
Doc.
You?
Yeah.
You
Uh-oh.
did this to me.
Did what?
I was perfectly content drudging away in my dad's law office. You show up out of nowhere, get me all excited about inventing, and disappear. 2 months later, you show up again, you trick me into making a hero out of myself and getting involved with Edna Strickland. Then you appear a third time and pretend to be my friend just so you can yank the rug out from under me and send me sprawling into the dirt.
Okay, I can work with that.
I loathe you, Sonny Crockett. Or is that even your real name?
Marty. My name is Marty.
Oh, so everything you've told me's been a lie.
More or less.
Why? Why did you ruin my life?
Edna was no good for you. She was leading you down the wrong path.
La que se puede liar de aquí.
You had my best interests at heart.
Yeah.
Just like my father.
Oh, but there's more to it, see? Your father doesn't know your true path.
And you do?
Yes!
How is it that I could create a mental alignment meter and yet fail to realize that you are completely delusional? Oh, what does it matter? The world is absurd.
No, I know exactly what I'm doing. See? I know this may sound crazy, but you gotta listen. In 1985, you're gonna invent a time machine.
You're right. It sounds crazy.
Suena loco.
Just trying to explain where I'm coming from. In 1985, you're gonna invent a time machine.
You're right. It sounds crazy.
I'm just trying to explain where I'm coming from.
Pues nada.
I did it for fun.
You ruined my life for fun?
Yeah, that's how I get my kicks.
You bastard. And all that time you spent building up my dreams, telling me I was going to be a great scientist.
Don't stop dreaming. You are gonna be a great scientist.
Your flattery doesn't work anymore.
Pues nada, a cabrearlo.
Yeah, what a laugh. Dreams are only for people with guts enough to follow them.
You're saying I don't have guts?
You? Look at you.
What do you know? A person like you? You don't know the first thing about me. I have more dreams in my little finger than you'll ever have.
Hey, daydreams don't count.
Daydreams? That's what they said to Edison. That's what they said to Einstein. That's what they said to...
Dr. Frankenstein?
Yeah, and look what they accomplished. I'm sick of people telling me what I can and can't do. First my father, then Edna, now you. Listen to me, good. From now on, I'm living my life my way. I'm taking my own advice and I'm following my own ideas. My
Mis
ideas.
ideas, ¿me oyes?
My ideas. Great Scott. I've got it.
Got what?
A solution. My invention. I know how to make it work.
Mental alignment meter?
No, my airborne personal transport device.
The rocket car?
Not rockets at all. That was my mistake. The basic idea was sound, but the propulsion system was unworkable. Lightning. The lightning! Suddenly the answer is clear. It came to me all at once, like...
A bolt of lightning?
Exactly! Static electricity! Super ionized static electricity powering the asynchronous oscillation of frictionless plates inside the... What's this stupid thing doing on my head?
Emmett, you're you again.
Here I've been wasting my time with silly mind-reading tricks when there's serious science to be done. And the expo begins at 8!
Let's get the hell out of here before anything else happens.
What?
I said, let's get out of here before anything...
Uh-oh. ¿Qué gano bajando por la cuerda esta?
I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue. I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue.
Quiero el casco.
And its helmet. I don't think he needs it now. Should I go for help? Better not leave him.
Vamos a guardar aquí. Joder. A que se está liando. Ahora seguimos en el siguiente vídeo. Hasta ahora. Ay, ay.